Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It is another foundation review slash first impressions of the new Benefit Hello Happy Brightening Foundation, liquid foundation. So it's flawless. It comes in 16 shades, which is deplorable, but it has SPF of 15, so it contains titanium dioxide, which is the correct physical sunscreen. So it actually bounces off the UVA, UVB rays. It doesn't allow them to be absorbed in the skin. So it's good for all skin types, oily, dry combination. And I want to get this on my face, and it expires by 121. So I got the shade 4. It's $30 at Sephora. But first I'm going to go in with my regular primer. This is the Dermalogica Anti-Aging Primer. And like I said before, this is a skin tone blurring, pore blurring primer, anti-aging benefits. It's got SPF in it. So if you forget your SPF, you've got it in the primer and in the foundation. Excuse my appearance. It is currently 4:30 in the morning. Today is my daughter's birthday party, so I need to get the filming out of the way. My hair is deplorable. I will fix it. Primed and ready to go. I'm going to do one side of my face with a sponge and one side with a brush just to see the difference, and if I need to go over it, I will. So it's pretty. It's got the rose gold, how cute, the happy face, just like the old Benefit one, the Hello Happy, and it's got a pump, which is cool. So let's see if I think I got the right shade match. I'm going to do 2 pumps. So going in with the e.l.f. Flawless Total Face Sponge, just going to put it on the left side of my face, which is your right, just to see the coverage. So far it's very, it's supposed to be medium coverage, and it did not say buildable, so it's just supposed to be medium, lightweight, flawless looking, brightening in any sort of light. It's made with sunflower extracts. Just crazy claims. Claims keep getting crazier and crazier. So, oh my, I love this finish. I think it's super pretty. I like medium coverage foundations. So I do think it looks really, really nice. Covered up my texture. So look at this side compared to this side. Now we're going to go in with a brush. I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush. And what I like to do is just spread it around first and stipple this in. Not in swiping motions, but stippling motions. So it's covering all of my texture. So to me, I would consider this full coverage. That's in my mind. See, because if it can cover up all that texture and redness, and I'll bring it down the neck, then to me that's full coverage. So I do think this is buildable. And now I'm just going to take my sponge to smooth out any brush strokes. I'm going to very lightly just tap this into the skin just to make it all smooth and cohesive. All right, I tried to make my hair a little bit more presentable because it was driving me crazy. So looking up close, it's completely blurred my pores. It's a slight dewy finish. It's like a satin matte. Everywhere looks really, really nice. I love it, and first impressions, it's a yes for me. I really think it's nice, medium to full coverage. It's very dewy, and it sets down to like a satin matte, demi matte, and it just looks really nice. My oils are coming through. Very lightweight, affordable, $30. The shade range sucks, but other than that, it looks really, really good on my skin. Let's go in with an oldie but a goodie, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and let's pump this out and do our concealer. I'm going to powder this down. This is the brightening concealer, and I need full coverage concealer, and this will give it to you. So blending this in, and this is so affordable. It's a cult classic. It is so full coverage. They have shade ranges, and then they also have a neutralizer for redness, and they have a brightener one, which is super brightening. I think this is the one I have, is the brightening one right now. So I'm going to go blend this out, and I will return. Shade match is good. It looks really, really beautiful. I'm shocked at how gorgeous this looks. I'm going to use some Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I'm going to powder my entire face with this. This will not alter the color of your foundation, but it does have a slight tint of color to it. But it's the closest dupe to the, I think it's the Chanel loose powder. So if you don't want to pay for the Chanel, just buy this. It's the exact same thing. It's a complete dupe. Except the Chanel is translucent, like a complete translucent powder. I'm not going to add any powder foundation. I'm just going to leave it as is, and I will update the description box letting you know how it wears all day. I have a birthday party to go to. I'm going to have a 14-hour day, so I will let you know. All right, our face is ready to be bronzed, blushed, and highlighted. I'm using the Becca, Khloe, and Malika palette for this. So I'm just going to go in with bronzer first on this no-name brush and powder the face. See how this goes. So far it's going on very smoothly and evenly. It's not sticking. Powder's looking good over top. I looked really closely and it's not settling into fine lines. It doesn't look crepey. It doesn't look greasy. And now that we've set it down, it is definitely a demi-matte. It's not fully matte, but it's still kind of letting the natural oils come through a little bit. So it's still kind of a little bit radiant, which is nice, but don't be afraid, oily skin people. It says it's for all skin types. We will see. I am combination. So I am oily in the T-zone in the summer, and in the winter, I'm very, very dry. All right, taking my Sephora blush brush, I'm just gonna go in these two blushes. They're a little bit radiant of a blush, so if you don't see what I mean, if you don't like a glowy blush, which I do, I'd steer clear of these blushes, but they are so stinking pretty. Like, I just love them. Okay, and for highlight, I'm going to use the highlight in this palette right here, and this is a very nice sort of everyday highlight. It's very nice and luminous, but skin-like. Doesn't emphasize texture at all. Really pretty. I could get down with this. See the forehead, the sides. It's really a gorgeous palette. And it was on sale for like $25. I'm not sure if it still is, but you guys can check online. I just lined my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 Naked 2 as per usual. I really like the finish of this. I think I'm obsessed with it. And I think it's totally worth going out and trying. You can always get samples or return. You know, Sephora and Ulta they have a good return policy. I'm going in with the Almay Lip Vibes and Go Wild. This is pale, but I'm putting a gloss over top. And this is the Nars Orgasm Gloss right here in the center, just to give a little bit of color. And finally, for our setting spray is the Gerard Slay All Day in Rose. And then we're going to take our sponge and just gently tap that in so we don't have any wrinkles or settling into the fine lines. This did not settle into my smile lines. It didn't emphasize my texture. It was just the perfect finish for me, and I hope you guys try it based off my recommendation. As you can see, the skin looks flawless. My first recommendation, I love it. It's like a 9 out of 10. I can't give anything a 10 out of 10, but I really, really love it. I think it's worth it. It's only $30. Get a sample. It'll last you 2 weeks, and then buy it if you want. This is going to be my new obsession. I absolutely love it. Love the way it looks. It makes my skin look absolutely flawless, and I hope you guys love this video. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so at the end. It is free. Hit the notification bell, otherwise you will not be notified each and every time I upload, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, everybody.